Okay, students, in this class we discuss preservation of the food and how to prepare the food. We discussed two topics in the class. On previous class we discussed what are the ingredients required for the preparation of the food, how to get the ingredients. We can get the ingredients plant source, animal source and other sources. And in this class we discuss first thing is preservation of the food. How to preserve the food? What will happen if not preserve the food? Okay, we see methods for what are the steps involved in the preservation of food. So in simple way, preservation is nothing but storage of the food. After preparing of the food, we want to store in the proper way. So what is the preservation here? Preservation is a process of treating and handling of food. To stop or slow down spoilage of the food. So preservation is nothing but preservation is a process of treating and handling of the food to stop or slow down spoilage of the food. Food అనేది spoilage కాకుండా చేసే మెథడ్ నే ఏమంటున్నామంటే ప్రిజర్వేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫుడ్ అంటున్నాం. If not properly preserve the food, what will happen? The food will spoilage. Food will get spoilage. If you eat spoilage of the food, what will happen? This leads to poison. Food poison. And this food poison causes what causes this? If you take spoilage of the food, this spoilage of the food cause food poison. This food poison causes abdominal pain and vomiting. It leads to vomiting and diarrhea. These three will happen. If you take the spoilage of the food, the spoilage of the food causes the food poison, abdominal pain. Abdominal pain ante kadupulo pain untundi. This is the abdominal region. Abdominal pain will take place, vomiting, వాంతులు అవుతుంది. దాని తర్వాత డయేరియా అయ్యే అవకాశం ఉన్నాయి. డయేరియా అంటే మోషన్స్ కావడం. సో మోషన్స్ రెండు సివియర్గా అవుతాయి అన్నమాట. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ a spoilage of the food if not properly store the food. What will happen if not store properly? What will happen? No, it is exposed to the air. So air contain oxygen and is react with oxygen, then will take place oxidation. Oxidation process leads to the spoilage of the food. Oxidation process. What is oxidation? So name lone undi oxidation ante. Oxidation is nothing but oxygen. Ation is nothing but addition. So addition of oxygen to the food, this leads to spoilage of the food. So what precaution we have to do? So ఏ methods తీసుకోవాలి? What are the methods we require for the preservation of the food? So preservation of the food is a oxidation process. When the food is exposed to air for long time, what will happen? Oxygen is react with food, then it leads to spoilage of the food. For spoilage of the food, what we are doing is first we want to add the oil. Oil is one of the preservative. So preservative is nothing but preservative. and oil is a preservative, and sugar also preservative. Next, salt also preservative only. Okay, we see some of the preservative here. Benzoate is a preservative, and benzoate nitrates also preservatives. Okay. Next, some chemical preservatives. Honey also one of the preservative. Honey and chemical preservatives. Chemical preservatives. In this chemical preservatives, you can use nitrates, sulfate, next benzoate. So preservatives is the material. Preservatives is the substance or materials, and generally we are using preservative as oil, sugar, salt, honey, and turmeric powder also. Turmeric powder also used as a preservative. In chemical preservatives are nitrate and benzoate and sulfate. You have to use. Suppose you are using this type of material, simply we are avoiding the spoilage of the food. So food poison not occur in our home. And some of the methods, suppose chips, no, potato chips. So it is filled with the nitrogen gas. This nitrogen gas avoid the oxidation and avoid the spoilage of the food, avoid the oxidation process. Then we preserve the chips in the proper way. For storage of the chips, potato chips is there, no? For potato chips, which chemical are using nitrogen. So nitrogen gas are using for storage of the potato chips. Okay. And second, one more method is there. Take the food and keep in the container. This container is closed with a airtight container. So airtight container nothing but avoid the oxygen from the food. So that's why you use store the food in airtight container. See, preservation of the food. Once again I am repeating here. Preservation of the food. Preservation of the food is a process of treating and handling of the food to stop and slow down the spoilage of the food. If spoilage of the food is caused leads to food poison. If you eat spoilage of the food, what will happen? Abdominal pain and vomiting, diarrhea will happen. This is a food poison will happen. How to avoid this food poison? How to store the preservation? So by using preservatives. So these preservatives are the oil, sugar, salt, honey, and turmeric. And chemical preservatives: nitrate, sulfate, benzoate, and nitrogen gas. Nitrogen gas used for storage of the potato chips and store the food in the airtight container. So this is the general method for the storage of the food. And you people can develop the food habit. So everyone develop food habit, but you use the healthy and hygiene food. If you use junk foods, what will happen? If you use junk foods, no, avoid the junk food and habitual good and healthy food. Good and healthy food. Avoid the junk foods, pizza, burger, noodles, samosa. These are the junk foods. If you habituate junk foods, no, junk foods causes obesity. Obesity will cause and digestion issue. So food not digest properly. If you habitual junk foods, obesity will cause, and digestion issue will happen. So like gas trouble, so excess amount of hydrochloric acid is released in the stomach, and erection. So the erections of the internal part of the stomach. Okay, so that's why you develop only good and healthy food. So vegetables, rice, dal, vegetable rice, carrot, and beetroot. So like this, vegetable you have to have it with. And here avoid the junk foods. And we see some of the method for cooking of the preparation of the food. So preparation of the food is one of the art. So no one prepare tasty food. So someone prepared tasty food, someone prepared not tasty. Okay na? So preparation and method. So what are the methods? So methods of preparing food. సో కొంతమంది చాలా టేస్ట్గా ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తారు, కొంతమంది అసలు టేస్ట్గానే ప్రిపేర్ చేయలేదు, కొంచెం సాల్ట్ వేసి ఎక్కువ వేస్తారు, కొంచెం సాల్ట్ తక్కువ వేస్తారు, కారం ఎక్కువ అయిపోతుంది, కారం అసలే ఉండదు. సో కొందరు టేస్ట్గా ఫుడ్ చేస్తే ఇంకా తినాలనిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది. సో ఒక్కొక్కరు ఒక స్పెషల్గా ఉంటారు ఫుడ్ తయారు చేయడంలో. దాట్స్ వై ప్రిపరేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫుడ్ ఈజ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఆర్ట్, ఒక ఆర్ట్గా మనం చెప్పవచ్చు. సో డిఫరెంట్ వే ఫర్ ప్రిపరేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫుడ్. సో ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ boiling. So boiling method. So boiling is one of the method for preparation of the food. So generally what is the boiling now? So liquid convert into vapor at 100 degrees Celsius. It is called as the boiling process. The liquid convert into vapor at 100 degrees Celsius is called as boiling process. So for this boiling process, what are the food item we are using this method? Dal and rice. So dal and rice generally we are using the boiling process. So vessel తీసుకున్న vessel లోకి ఏం చేస్తాము, raw rice as well as water and adding the salt. After some time what will happen, water is evaporated at 100 degrees Celsius. So boiling process. And second one is steaming. So steaming process also here, the liquid. So liquid is nothing but water. The water is converted into vapor. So vapor is steam. So best example is idli. We are preparing the idli. Okay. And next process is methods of preparing the food: boiling, steaming, next fermentation process. Fermentation process, we are preparing dosha. So in bakery is bread. So dosha prepared after fermentation process only. ఫర్మెంటేషన్ జరిగిందా లేదా అని సింపుల్గా మనం ఎలా ఐడెంటిఫై చేస్తామంటే, దోశని పిండిని కొన్ని రోజుల తర్వాత అలాగే పెట్టాము, ఒక 2 days, దోశ ఎలాగ మారిపోతుంది, పుల్లగా ఉంటుంది. ఆ పుల్లగా ఉండే దాని ఇండికేషన్ ఏమిటంటే ఫర్మెంటేషన్ జరిగినట్టు. మనం ఫర్మెంటేషన్ సపరేట్గా జరపడం అవసరం లేదు. దోశలో వాట్ విల్ హ్యాపన్, ఈస్ట్ షెల్స్ ప్రజెంట్ ఇన్ ద ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్, ద ఈస్ట్ షెల్ ఈజ్ రియాక్ట్ విత్ ద టైప్ ఆఫ్ దట్ ఫుడ్ and is get a fermentation process. The fermentation process finally ఏమవుతుందంటే, యాక్చువల్గా ఇండస్ట్రీలో ఎక్కువ ఏం చేస్తారు, ఈ ఫర్మెంటేషన్ ప్రాసెస్ని వైన్, ఆల్కహాల్ తయారీలో ఈ ఫర్మెంటేషన్ ప్రాసెస్ని తయారు చేస్తారు. సో జనరల్గా ఇప్పుడు వైన్ తాగుతూ ఉంటారు. ఆ వైన్ ఎక్కడ నుంచి వస్తుంది మనకి, ఇండస్ట్రీలో ఈ ఫర్మెంటేషన్ ప్రాసెస్ ద్వారానే మనకు జరుగుతుంది. సో ఫర్మెంటేషన్ ప్రాసెస్ జరిగిందా అని చెప్పడానికి సింపుల్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఏంటి, ఫుడ్ పుల్లగా మారితే, పుల్లగా ఉంటే ఏమవుతుంది, ఫర్మెంటేషన్ ప్రాసెస్ అక్కడ జరిగినట్టు. సో ఓకే. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్, సో బ్రెడ్ కూడా ఆఫ్టర్ ఫర్మెంటేషన్ ప్రాసెస్ ఓన్లీ బ్రెడ్. సో బ్రెడ్ అనేది చాలా మెత్తగా ఉంటుంది. అండ్ డిడ్ యూ అబ్జర్వ్ సమ్ స్మాల్ పోరస్ ఆన్ ద బెడ్. So this porous of the substance will indicate the liberation of the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide వల్ల మాత్రమే అది porous గా ఉన్నట్టుగా మనం ఐడెంటిఫై చేయొచ్చు. And next one is roasting. So everyone know roasting. Yes, simply chicken we are roasting. So coming to the definition of the roasting, ఏమని చెప్పొచ్చు అంటే food react with oxygen. So food react in the presence of oxygen and fine, then the process is called as roasting అని చెప్పొచ్చు. రోస్టింగ్ ఏం కావాలంటే డెఫినెట్గా ఆక్సిజన్ కావాలి. దీన్ని ఎక్స్పోజ్ చేస్తున్నాం, ఆక్సిజన్కి ఎక్స్పోజ్ చేస్తున్నాం. సో ఇన్ ద presence of oxygen only roasting process will take place. One more method is there in a higher class you can study calcination. So calcination process occur in the absence of oxygen. Here oxygen is required, there is no oxygen required. Absence of oxygen and presence of oxygen. And last one is cutting and mixing. So vegetable salad and fruit salads, fruit mixtures. So vegetable salads and fruit salads ఏం చేస్తాం, దాన్ని జ్యూస్ కావాలంటే సింపుల్గా దాన్ని కట్ చేసేసి పీస్ పీస్లో కట్ చేసి దాన్ని జ్యూస్గా మనం తయారు చేస్తాం. ఓకే.